Yes, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the CA Foundation students out there. Today we are going to discuss about some of the important tips and guidelines that has to be followed by the CA Foundation students for their upcoming examination that is scheduled on 31st December 2023. Here are some of the guidelines. Let us keep in mind that whenever we are approaching the examination, these things are very necessary. There are points related to the admit card. Say, for example, in case your admit card is not showing a photo and signature. In our case, all the students got the admit card with the photo and signature, so not to worry. But in case if your admit card is not showing photo and signature, in such a case, you have to have an A4 size paper with your photo and signature attested by CA. Okay, but in our case all the students have got the photo and signature in their hall ticket, so not to worry about that. And please make sure that you are taking at least two printouts of the admit card. It's okay if you are having color printout or black and white printout, no problem at all. The timing of the entry is at 1:30 p.m. Please make sure that you are in the examination center at 1 p.m. itself. Okay, the last entry allowed is till 2:15 p.m. Okay, don't make such a delay. You reach the examination hall at 1 p.m. itself. In a first day, don't be in a hurry and all. Don't make the things worse. Please reach the examination center at 1 p.m. itself, and because if at all you are reaching late, you'll be in the panic, and with that anxiety, don't make things messed. Okay, and it's also one of the important instruction that candidates can leave their examination hall only after 3 or 2 hours of the examination, because paper 1 and paper 2 is having 3 hours of examination and paper 3 and 4 is having 2 hours of the examination. Only after that you can come out of the examination hall. Before that you cannot come out of the examination hall. Okay, now when it comes to the paper 1 and paper 2, you are given with the reading time. Okay, so they are allotting you the question paper at 1:45 p.m. itself, and from 1:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. you are given with the reading time. I mean to say that you can analyze the question paper, because it's a 3 hours examination. I'm speaking about paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, paper 1 and paper 2 is containing reading time for 15 minutes, that is from 1:45 to 2 o'clock. Okay, but paper 3 and paper 4 is not having that reading time. Your question papers are only allotted to you at 2 p.m. itself. You are not having any reading time, and that is MCQ based paper. Yes, sir, what are the things that has to be carried for the examination hall? You are allowed to carry transparent water bottle. I am once again saying transparent water bottle, not the steel water bottle. Transparent water bottle, normal calculator, not the scientific calculator, stationery. Here comes the important thing, black ink pen. Okay, it's black ink pen, not the blue ink pen. You are only allowed to write the examination for descriptive papers. You can only use black ink pen, not the blue ink pen. So don't commit this mistake at the last moment. If at all you are realizing that I don't have black pen, then the panic attacks will be like anything, right? So that's why please make sure that you are having black ink pen with you, because ICAI only allows you to write the examination descriptive papers in the black ink pen. And when it comes to the paper 3 and paper 4, all the contents in the OMR sheets, okay, contents in the OMR sheets has to be filled in the black ink pen, and that shading part is there na, shading part is there na, shading part, I mean to say you have to shade the answer A, B, C, D, and that has to be done with the HP pencil. Okay, so please make sure that you are also having the pencil, eraser, scale, because shading has to be done with the pencil, HB pencil. I repeat, shading has to be done with the HB pencil. And please take your admit card in 2 copies and photo ID issued by the government, that is usually Aadhaar card. Okay, please don't forget this, 2 copies of admit card and photo ID issued by the government, that is Aadhaar card. Okay, and you are only allowed to carry out simple watch, not the smartwatch. Smartwatch is strictly prohibited in the examination center, and you should have your own stapler for tagging your papers. When it comes to the paper 1 and paper 2, you might be having many papers to attach with, so that's why you are have it's better to have your own stapler. You don't get the stapler. If at all you are not getting the stapler in the examination center, don't panic, you have your own stapler. Okay, so these are the things that needs to be remembered. I revise: transparent water bottle, normal calculator, photo ID, blacking pen, HB pencil, eraser, scale, and simple watch, and your own stapler. Okay, well, now when it comes to the things to know about question paper, there's a code on every question paper, and check this code with one written on blackboard on the examination hall. Please verify that whatever given question tallies with the question paper, I mean to say code written in the blackboard. Okay, don't be in a hurry go for writing the examination. First of all, you verify the things whether the question paper code tallies with the code that has been written in the blackboard, and write the roll number on the question paper as soon as you receive it. Other than that, in the question paper, don't mark anything. Don't mark anything in the question paper other than roll number. It is considered as an unfair means as per the ICAI guidelines. You can only allowed to write the I mean to say roll number, other than you are not writing anything in the question paper. Sir, what about the rough work? Are Baba, for rough work, they are giving some additional sheets, or in the end of your answer booklet, you can go for the rough work. Okay, so that and all instructions will be given by the invigilator, but don't write anything in the question paper for God's sake. Okay, so it will be considered as an unfair means. Now, when it comes to the answer sheet, in case of MCQ questions, the MCQ booklet number has to be mentioned on the attendance sheet and also on the OMR sheet very carefully. See, these are all the instructions will be given by the instructor there in the examination hall. You don't have to worry about this much. Don't mark your answer in the MCQ booklet. For that, you use the OMR sheet. You are writing your answers, or you are shading your answers in the OMR sheet, not in the question booklet. Okay, and while shading, please be very particularly, you shade in the HB pencil, not in the pen, not in the blacking pen, but in the HB pencil. Please shade it correctly, not like if the circle is this, you are shading like this. That will not give you the mark. And if at all you are shading two dark circles, okay, then nothing will be considered, no answer will be considered, only shade for the perfect answer. Since you are using the pencil, if something goes wrong and finally you realize that some other is perfect answer, in that case rub that previous answer carefully and then shade the another answer. Okay, in the case of descriptive paper, you are given with the answer booklets, but in the case of MCQ based examination, after your examination, in the case of descriptive paper, okay, in the case of descriptive paper, after your examination, you are submitting answer booklet to the invigilator. In the case of MCQ paper, along with the question paper plus OMR sheet, you are submitting. See, these are all the guidelines they are giving in the examination hall. You are not supposed to worry much about this, but the main thing you have to remember. Okay, fine, shading, all these things you should be very careful about. Next, how to attempt the questions. Okay, this is also one of the important thing. Questions may be done in any sequence, but the thing is that all the part of a question need to be done together. See, some of you are having the habit, might be writing 1A now, 2B next. No, don't do this. Okay, if you are writing the first question, all the counterparts of the question has to be written together, 1A, B, C. Okay, if you are writing second question, A, B, C together, so you start the question anywhere. You might be starting third question first. Third, A, B, C has to be answered. Okay, second question first. No problem. A, B, C. Counterparts has to be taken into consideration together. Okay, so subparts has to be taken into consideration together. I hope you are understanding. It's not like first you are answering first A main, then you are going for second B main. No, you are not supposed to answer like this. Please be very careful while answering. Okay. In the case of descriptive papers, you remember that question 1 is compulsory and you are having a choice for all other questions. In descriptive papers, question 1 is compulsory and all other remaining question there is a overall choice. In MCQ papers, there is no choice for the students. All the things has to be answered, but my suggestion is that only knowing answer, you have to answer. I mean to say, you are having the negative markings also, so that's why you should be very careful with regard to that. Next, which type of stationery you have to use? As I said, I don't say it again, black ink pen only. For descriptive paper, for writing OMR sheet, black ink pen. For shading, HP pencils. For shading the answer, HP pencils. That is given in your hall ticket. Again, you read the conditions, terms and conditions which is specified in the hall ticket. Please read that. Okay. Now, calculator is not supposed to be carried. I mean to say, which calculator? Scientific calculator. Normal calculator you have to carry, but not the scientific calculator. Okay, clear? Next, some important other point is that noting on the question paper other than your roll number is prohibited and it is taken as a malpractice. And don't write any religious symbols like God's name, etc. Okay. This is also a strictly prohibited action. Okay, don't forget to sign in the attendance sheet while coming back. Invigilators will look after this, but please remember that you have to sign the attendance sheet. Mark tick against the question number attempted on your answer booklets. Front page, cover page, you are supposed to mark how many questions are attempted. Okay, please don't forget this. And we are NITE family, we are wishing you all the best for your all the examinations, and I know your efforts will be fruitful. Dear students, all the best from our team, our side, and you will rock the examination.